Hello my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with me and supporting my channel. Really easy. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell of when you'd like to be notified of when I put out a new video. And I hope that you're all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But if you want to forget about things just for a little while, join me in meeting crystals for beginners. And this deck was created by Judy and published by Cross Publications, and it was released November 1st of 2022, and at that time it retailed for $22. And the box is 5.75, across is 4.25, and the width is 1.5. And this is the only deck that Judy Hall has put out, and it has the title just on the sides, and on the back it says Your Guide to Unlocking the Power of Crystals. Featuring 50 illustrated crystal cards, Crystals for Beginners introduces the unique properties of the most popular stones, exploring how the cards and their real-life counterparts can heal your mind, body, and soul. Each one features an image of the crystal, an outline of its principal benefits, and advice on how it can be used to improve your well-being. With concise introduction to working with the cards and practical techniques, this deck is the perfect entry into the world of crystal healing. Tap into the power of the deck to enhance your life. And I do realize that this is different than the other decks I do show you guys, but this was really interesting and I picked it up. It's a really good, as it says, Crystals for Beginners, and this is a good beginner deck. It can be used as an oracle, so if you want to use it to like an oracle, for whatever crystal, you could do like you could ask the deck, what crystal should I focus on right now, or what crystal is best for me right now. You can also use it as an oracle as well. And there's no ribbon, so you have to just plop those cards out. And the insert is removable. I'm not going to remove it because I have such a hard time putting these things back in, and I don't want to spend time. All right, so I give you a little visual. So this is a traditional tarot, and as you can see, with most non-tarot decks, they're always bigger. So this is 5 inches height, across is 3.25, and the width is 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so we'll do a flip through, and I'm going to go and turn it on the back as well, so you can kind of get an idea of what the cards are all about. So basically there's a picture of the crystal, the name of the crystal, and what it's used for. And on the back we have I got some oil on it, sorry. Put some on my hands and then forgot about this. So it gives you the color of the crystal, and it has a stabilizing influence. The vibration is earthy and high, and what's this, amber? And then it gives you a little background on it, like an ancient crystal for healing and protection. Amber is a powerful cleanser and regenerator. It imbues the energy bodies with vitality, encourages the physical body to rebalance and heal itself. It is also a powerful protector against electrical and magnetic field, smog, and negative energies. Then we go into more information where amber is a natural antibiotic. It promotes tissue revitalization, alleviates joint problems, and absorbs pain. Resonating with the throat chakra, This crystal assists in treating goiters and throat ailments. A useful grounding stone, amber connects you to earth and provides stability. Mind encourages self-expression, enhances decision-making, promotes trust. Spirit cleanses and seals the aura and chakras. So it's kind of like a little Cliff Notes version. And I think it gives a lot of detail, whereas some cards will kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Blather, But this one, I think it's good for beginner because it gives you a lot of background information on it, and I like the pictures. I've seen other crystal decks too, but this one is really good. It gives you more information, and I mean, you don't even need the guidebook if you really don't want to use it, but we'll go through the guidebook after we do the flip through. All right, so I'm just going to go through the deck and do both sides. And you can pause these at your leisure so you can get more of the back of it, because that gives you a lot of the information. And I really like the pictures of the crystals. And I know that Judy has quite a few books out on crystals. So if you're interested, you can always look her up and see if you like any other books she's put out. But I did look to see if she had any other decks, and she does not. This is her only deck. Oh. Okay, so got the right one. That looks like the earth almost. I have a slight interest in crystals. I don't work with crystals, but there are some that I really like. And I don't know if I have it or not with, yes, this one I picked up at my favorite store, Labradorite. I think that's what it's called. As you can see, there's blue in it, and it's really pretty. But I love this crystal. I love the Labradorite. I love the Labradorite. I think that's how you say it. But yeah. I mean, maybe one day I may decide to really work with crystals, but I at this point, I just like them because some of them are very pretty. And if they're made into a figure or something like that, or a worry stone. Oh, like that. That's a worry stone. That's a pretty stone. I do like black obsidian. This is, I guess you could say it's related to black obsidian. Yeah, this would be a good journal deck. You know, if you're interested in learning certain crystals, you can use this in your journal. That's a pretty one too. I don't even know how to pronounce that one, and I'm not even going to try. and if it gets pulled from the shuffle part, I am not going to read it to you guys. I'm not going to put you through that torture of having to listen to me pronounce that name. Well, I like tiger's eye. Oh, and at the top they have mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, this would be a good traveling deck too if you went outside to like a meditation spot or something like that, and put this on an altar maybe. If you had like an outside altar, you could just make one and then put the crystals in front of them or something like that, and then just focus on them. Just a suggestion. Oh, and there's my favorite. Okay, so that is the deck, and the cardstock is it's a little thick, and it is it's flexi bendy, as you can see, and I do think it would be durable if you were to take it out with you. I really do. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this little guidebook. I don't know how many pages. They didn't mark how many pages it are. Okay, so we start with an introduction. And the booklet provides you with a concise introduction to crystals, explaining how they work, providing instructions on how to use the card, and offering some practical techniques to help you tap into the power of the deck and enhance your life. And I think she's the author of the Crystal Bible, I do believe. Yeah. So she's saying that you can also look at her books if you want to. Okay, so then we go into crystals. And the external shape of what they look like, and kind of like what they represent, the different shapes of them. And then we go on to the crystal vibrations and the different like earthy lower vibration, cosmic higher vibrations, combination. Just saying that some crystals have higher vibrations and lower vibrations, and I've heard a little bit about vibrational energy, but I haven't really done much inquiry into it. So if you're interested in that, that's also nice. Crystals and healing just goes on to how you can use crystals for healing. And then we go on to the chakras and a little bit of background for each of your chakras. And then we go with cleansing your cards, activating your deck. You can do this. I always see these as suggestions, but I always read them just to see if there's anything new that I hadn't thought of. Okay. And getting to know the cards. I know that one of the things that's always suggested is to kind of look through the cards, spend some time with them, maybe ask them what kind of deck they are, and how they're going to help you. You could do a little bit of reading like that. So then choosing a card, different ways you could choose a card. Then we go on to crystal exercises. And this is attuning to the crystals. And she gives you steps on that. And a full chakra cleanse, balance, and recharge. And gives you instructions on how to do that. Improving your mind layout. And she tells you also what cards you'll be using for that exercise, I guess you could call it. Accessing your spiritual gifts layout. And just gives you the crystal cards again, and then gives you instructions on how to do that. And then goes into a little bit about the author, creator. And wow, she has 45 years of experience in crystal healing and karmic astrology and past life therapy. Wow. And then we go into a quick look color directory. Yep. And then we go into a chakra directory that just gives you little Cliff Notes versions of all your chakras, if you're into that. Yeah, I am like a dabbler in all that kind of stuff. I know enough to be dangerous, and I know enough to be able to hold a conversation for the most part, but anything deeper than that, yeah, no. Okay, so shuffling, very nice. Rifle shuffling, very easy due to the cards material. You can also do the overhand if you want. It's all in how you want to do it and how you can. There's no right or wrong way. If you want to do a side-by-side shuffle, if I can hold on to the cards. I think this one would be a good side-by-side because they are wider, and the wider cards are perfect for the side shuffle. You can also break them up that way. You can fan. Not so much with this deck, but yeah, I tried. Or you could spread them out and pick them up one by one. Okay, so, all right, so what crystal wants to pop out and give us a message? What crystal do we need at this time? I'll do it that way. Flint. Crystal for rite of passage. Okay, so it's associated with spirit. It's a portal opener, and the vibration is earthy. And if you look in the crystal vibrations in the guidebook, it gives you a definition of what earthy lower vibrations. And I think with earthy, they're grounding. They're more grounding. So this one says, this nurturing stone takes you into the womb of Mother Earth to reconnect to the wise feminine and priestess power, perfect for the rites of passage that mark the transitions of womanhood. Flint also helps men to connect to their feminine side. Flint also assists underworld journeying and contacts powerful animal allies. It cuts through blockages, past life ties, removing energetic disease, and raising your energetic frequency so that nothing negative sticks to your aura. The stone cauterizes past life wounds, clearing the etheric, I can't say that word, I'm sorry, blueprint. With its grounding and stabilizing action, Flint brings structural integrity to all bodies. Body, it represents the jaw, skeleton, joints, reproductive system, cellular and tissue structures, and skin. In the mind, it overcomes fear, depression, and obsessive disorder. The color, is black, white, blue, gray, brown, yellow, and orange. It's dense and glassy, often coated white. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, some people do need to connect to their feminine side, and some people need to be grounded. So that is pretty much all I have for this cute little introduction to crystals deck. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. All right, so that is basically all I have. If you have this deck, you know, leave a comment about it. Or I do know that Amazon has this deck, but I'm sure if you Google it, you could probably find it at a lot of other places and probably get it cheaper than $22 because it has been out for 4 years. So I'm sure you could find it somewhere if you Google it. And if Judy has any socials, I'll just go ahead and link them into the descriptions below so you can check out her website if she has one. I haven't seen that she has a website, but that doesn't mean she doesn't probably have one, or she probably has a social somewhere. But if not, it is what it is. I mean, some people they don't have websites. They just have certain socials, but I will be sure to link them if she has any out there. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with another video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.